What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and we're going to go over everything you need to know about Cobalt Edge, the new expansion kind of anniversary treat we're getting for August 16th. As this video goes live, it should be live in the game, but let's talk about it. Now, before we talk about it, you know exactly what I'm going to do. That's right, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tag that subscribe button, ring that bell, share and like the video. Then, of course, you'll stay up to date with everything I do here on the channel. So, we go right to the Cobalt Edge page that they give us for the global server. They've been giving us little tidbits, actually, for the last couple of days. And now they gave us this big blurb since it's going to be going live. However, I'm going to talk about after this how we actually didn't get the information first. Actually, the Chinese side on their server, they got all the information about this about 5 days ago, and I was going to do a video about it then, but I did not have the time between family, work, and everything else. So I'm going to combine both of what we have, so that should encompass all the information we have about Cobalt Edge. So let's just skip right into this and see exactly what we're dealing with. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to read everything on the page, but what we know is it's going to be 69 star systems, and it's going to be spread across 10 different constellations with security levels all below 0. And it's going to be, here's a nice little picture. I guess that's one of the new stations possibly going on with it. Okay, so there's a couple different ways of getting into Cobalt Edge. Now, they say here you have to rely on unstable wormholes and long-distance cloning. We're going to get to the cloning aspect later. But what you need to know is that these wormholes can only be found in low-sec regions. That's right, you're going to find these unstable wormholes in low-sec regions, and they're going to take you to the Cobalt Edge, that new system. So, obviously, you're going to need scanners to find them. Also, the wormholes, they are not ship class restricted. You can fly any ship you want in this. Anything from a pod to a super carrier can make its way into these wormholes to find those other star systems. But something interesting is, it looks like we're going to get possibly a status effect. It says here that if a fatigued pilot trying to cross a wormhole again, he will become weakened and unable to cross it during that time. So it looks like you're only going to be able to go in, and you're going to have maybe a counter or a clock before you can kind of go back in. Kind of like, I guess, jump fatigue if you're in a capital ship. So there's a nice little screenshot here. Alright, so the Wormhole Galaxy, it says here, the Cobalt Edge is on the border of the Galaxy of New Eden. It has distinct wormhole galaxies. Let's see. Okay, so these galaxies can only be accessed via unstable wormholes. We know that. There is no records of the wormhole systems. Okay, so there's a bit of a lore going on about this. It says here, in regular galaxies within nations, the Cobalt Edge, they cannot lead to wormhole galaxies. Oh, yeah, so, like we said, you can only get through this through low-sec. You can't do it in null. You cannot do it in high-sec. So, look for those in the low-sec regions. Okay, so mining in these new regions. Okay, so it says the asteroid belt and Cobalt Edge, pilots can find common ores, land gas clouds like in New Eden, but you're also going to find a new substance called Cloud C70. It's a new gas, which is going to be used to develop new materials. But unlike other asteroid belts, guys, there are hidden Wanderer drones inside these. That's right. We finally have ships that are going to be attacking you. Not player-driven ships, PvE ships, rats, who will attack you if you are mining, so be vigilant. Those of you looking for a new source of PI, well, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get it here. The planets in these systems are inefficient for PI due to, they're saying, environmental factors. But basically, you're not going to be able to find any PI on these planets, so let's move on. Okay, so the Wanderer drones. Let's see here. There are different sized Wanderer camps filled with various drone forces. Okay, so basically these are going to be your PvE sites. Pilots can defeat these drones to obtain materials for manufacturing ships and equipment. In addition to the Wanderer camps, there are also large camp checkpoints. I guess these are going to be your rally points or your specials, which not only has normal drones but also elite drones. So, okay, so these are going to be your specials, and by defeating the elite drones, you're going to be able to get additional materials for advanced ships and modules. After defeating all enemies, again, there's going to be boxes, or you can arrive with unanalyzed relics, so you're going to need a relic analyzer to get those blueprints and materials. They're not telling us what the blueprints are for, but I think they're going to be for these new outposts and citadels, which we're going to go over shortly. Let's see here. Okay, Cobalt Edge also contains rare... Okay, so basically, yeah, so they're going to have boxes at the end of the thing where you open up, they're going to have that. So, but you're also going to have exploration points, so you'll be able to use your scanner to scan them down. You're going to decrypt, you're going to be using your analyzer. Basically, you can do everything you can do out in normal space for your, your data sites, but these are going to be special data sites inside these wormhole galaxies in the Cobalt Edge. Looks like these are a picture right here of the drones. These kind of look like fighters from a carrier. Okay, can you have Sov in this new region? Yes, you can. So, let's see here. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the lore, but basically, layman's terms, you're going to need two different types of outposts. You're going to have the clone outpost and the corporation outpost. Both are going to be equipped with maintenance and industrial lines, but the clone outpost is designed for small-scale combat and reconnaissance, so they're going to have additional weapon slots on those outposts. And the reconnaissance outpost only has one enhancement and is not equipped with a shield enhancement function. The Corp outpost, on the other hand, is ideal for frontline base of the corporation, so you can use that to claim your Sov. So we're going to get some pictures here. Looks like a rattlesnake or a scorpion going into battle against one. Alright, so that's all the information that they give us. So, what do? Well, if they're not giving us all the information and they call it breaking NDA, well, it's not breaking NDA if they gave us the information first. Let's go on over to the Chinese site where we can get a wealth of additional information on the upcoming DLC, I guess. So on the site, yes, we do get the same information that we got on the other site. However, this one was a few days earlier. Let's see if we have a date. Yep, this was released on the 12th. It's the 15th. So yeah, 3 days ago, we got this information. Alright, so this is going into the same thing about the gas cloud, C70, blah, blah, blah. Now, this gives a little bit more on the PvE side. So they're called scavenger camps, those drone areas. And we have some, we can see here the pictures of these, a little bit of combat going on. So it says here, these scavenger camps are going to be filled with a variety of scavenger drones that are breaking down the wreckage in these sites. After defeating the raider drone, there is a chance to obtain a variety of materials used to manufacture ships and equipment. In addition to the Wastelander camp, there is also a large camp, Wastelander checkpoint, in the Starfield, in which there are not only ordinary drones, but also elite drones. By defeating the elite drones, you can obtain various advanced ships and equipment manufacturing materials. After defeating all enemies, you can also open some unresolved ruins to obtain loot, such as blueprints and materials. Those are going to be your loot crates. Again, these are your data sites, ancient relics, Cobalt Blue, border area. Alright, we got that. But it does give us a little bit of information. Right here, it says, at the same time, after the battle with the deserter UAV, the researchers developed an integral technology suitable for UAVs and launched an integrated model of all UAVs, including all 16 types of combat drones. The design for this model integrates several components from the Raider drone, enhancing its performance in many ways. So, does this mean we're getting new drones in the game? Possibility. We don't know. We'll have to wait to find out. And it says here, obviously, we have the scouting outpost, and it gives us a picture, same as before. We don't have the information. However, okay, through the use of the translator, I was able to go ahead and get a better, shot of this. Okay, so we have the clone scout outpost. It's going to be 12 hours to anchor this. Maintenance time is 15 minutes. Obviously, that's your the last time there. Let's see. Defense enhancements 1, reinforcement 1 hour, armor minimum time 24 hours, anchor release 36. So it's basically the same as your regular POS everything here, anchor points. Okay, let's go to the Corp outpost. This is going to be the Legion Scout outpost, as the Trendor states. It's going to give you a -1% on ship manufacturing. Let's see, 5% to reverse blueprint engineering. Let's see, success rate 5% to success rate. Reverse, 5% across the board for equipment upgrades. So all your, it's going to be great for manufacturing and everything else out there. But yeah, you're going to need these 2 new bases. You can't buy these. Well, we don't know. You know, what I'm saying is you can't take a regular Corp Citadel, you can't take a regular POS and drop it out there. It's not going to work. You have to buy these ones, have these created. I don't know if they're going to be, the blueprints are going to be on the market. Who knows? We'll have to wait to find out till the server opens. But yeah, this is the initial information that we got. I know you guys probably saw this already on Discord. Who haven't been on Discord saw that, but as you can see, again, we got the information late. I don't know why, but yeah. But here's all the information from both sides, so we can see the outposts. We can see the kind of ships, or sorry, the enemies we're going to be going up against. So yeah. There are all sorts of classifications. As you can see, there's going to be battleship size, frigate size, battlecruiser sized, so on and so forth. It's going to be your basic routing. Now, we don't know the firepower of these drones. We don't know if they're going to be kind of like sleepers. And if you take it a little grain from EVE Online, those sleepers that you see in those dormants were initially found in wormholes. So will these be of the sleeper variety? We don't know. We'll have to wait for the first couple hours of the server opening up to find this out. But until I talk to you guys again, have a great week, have a great weekend, fly safe, and remember, we're always one vision, one purpose, one front.